Soccer. I know I'm doing it. I'm talking about soccer. The U.S. men's national team did not make it into the World Cup. In fact, they lost to a country I didn't even know existed. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago beat the U.S. men's national team and knocked us out of contention for being in the World Cup. And frankly, I do not care one bit. I don't care. I don't care if we won. I don't care if we lost. I'm kind of sad because I won't be able to get drunk with my friends and watch the World Cup. Well, I still will, but it won't be the same because I can't be USA, USA. But honestly, I don't care. And I think it's really funny that 2 weeks ago, nobody was talking about the U.S. men's national team. And then that guy, Taylor, whatever, the guy who played formerly, he had I want to give him a standing ovation. That guy had an amazing broadcasting move. He said some amazing stuff. He moved everybody. He convinced everybody, I have to talk about soccer. But the truth is, nobody cared. Until they lost, no one said anything. And I just think that's weird. I want to point out the weirdness of that it's like saying, God, I'm so mad UW lost. Well, you didn't say one bit about UW for 10 weeks. Why do you suddenly care? Just pointing out the weirdness of that. However, I agree with the outrage. I think it's the right move. See, my dream job, one of them, if I don't start my own company, one of my dream jobs is to be a broadcaster in Boston. You know why I love Boston? Boston lets you speak freely, and Boston lets you challenge and call out the local teams. Here, I criticize my favorite team, Washington State, very heavily. I say the receivers suck. I say that, I don't think they've played anyone tough. I've been very critical, and often I think I've been right, but it makes people mad. They say, you're not a fan, you're critical. You're way too critical of the team. I think I can be a fan of Washington State University and say, hey, they're doing the wrong thing, or this sucks, or they need to do better here. I'm critical because I love them. I'm critical because I want the best out of Washington State. I've said this many times. My best friends are people that challenge me. They say, Zach, you're wrong. Or Zach, that's not the right move. Or Zach, you're being mean. You're being mean. Stop. Relax. You need people that challenge you and push you. So I want to work in Boston someday. That'd be awesome. I can say, hey, the Red Sox suck. They need to fire their manager. And the people won't be, you're not a real fan. You're awful. You're just a hater. And they'll be like, yeah, we agree with you. Because in Boston, there's a culture that says, we're okay with being critical. I love that culture. I think that's fun. I want to work in that someday. Because I really hate getting called a hater when I have a bazillion WSU hats. I have a flag. I love this team. And people always say, you're a hater. But the reason I get called a hater of WSU is because I make them take accountability for their actions, for their losses, for their mistakes, for the fact that we don't have a punter. Are you kidding me? Accountability is very important. If we want the U.S. men's national team culture to change, if we want soccer in America if you want the culture of soccer in America to change, we need to be critical of it. We need to say, I don't want it to be like this. I don't like this. I want better from the U.S. soccer team. So, yeah, I don't give a crap. I don't care about soccer. It just doesn't interest me. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I like the Premier League. It's really fun, actually. Way better than the MLS. I can watch the Premier League and go, these guys are really good. I watch MLS, I'm like, you're not very good. I know that because I watch the Premier League and they can actually score. And it's I don't know enough about soccer to comment on it, but wow, the Premier League is good. So I don't care about soccer, but I know this. If you want something to change, or if you want something to grow and get better, at some point you have to recognize the problem and say, I want to fix the problem. I know people, I worked at a homeless shelter, and I worked with people who were recovering drug addicts. And the first thing they had to do is say, what do they say? Make you say an Alcohol Anonymous. My name is Zach, and I'm an alcoholic. You have to own your issue. You have to be aware of the issue. Well, now everybody's well aware. The issue in U.S. men's soccer is, just like an AA meeting, hey, I'm U.S. men's soccer, and I have an issue. I suck at soccer. Awareness is the first step of solving any issue. So while I don't care, I think it's the right move. I think being critical is very important, and if you want more from them, be critical of them. And we have to, if we want better from them, we have to demand better from U.S. men's soccer. Demand more from the culture.